So when you're starting to do editing and you open your SmartMet, it's very advisable to have a ready-made view macro that you can do the editing with so that you have all the edited parameters on your map rows. There is also a certain order where the editing should be done. So you should start with precipitation, after which you should continue with the total cloud cover, and then to temperature and other parameters such as fog, thunderstorms, winds, and if there are some specific things related into your country. But the reason for this order is that if you, for example, change temperature first and then you decide to modify the precipitation is then affecting to the temperature, which would lead to probably a case where you have to modify the temperature again. So you have to start with the parameter that has the most effect on any other parameters, and that is the precipitation. After that, you can continue to total cloud cover and so on. The exact order with the other parameters, so after precipitation and total cloud cover, does not matter that much. And it depends on the case and maybe also a little bit your country. So for example here, in this My View macro, I have precipitation first with the precipitation form, as that is also one parameter we have to edit in Finland. Then on the second macro, I have total cloud cover. I'm also visualizing precipitation so that I can see if the total cloud cover is behaving nicely with the precipitation. And then on third row, I have temperature. Then I have thunderstorms, which we don't have now during the winter time. And then we have fog. And finally, we have wind speeds. So when you start to do editing, first thing to do is, of course, load the data. So go to data loading dialog and choose the model to be your background. So the edited data. It loads a while, after which the data will be changed and you can see the change. Now this is raw ECMWF data, which I'm going to use as a background. Remember to do editing on your main map view, where you can see all the tools related especially to the editing. And on your map view 2 or 3, you can have, for example, different models that you can compare. So for example, here I have 3 different models with the same visualization settings. Then you edit one parameter by one parameter, starting with the precipitation. You compare the models, you compare the outputs, you make decisions, and then you edit and modify the data. When combining ECMWF data with our regional model that we have in Scandinavia, we're actually getting more details into our editing. And remember to save your doings once in a while, so remember to save the data. So click the icon here, and do you want to save your changes to work file? Yes. And when you have done your editing, you should run your data quality checker. So that's the flag tool. And when you open it, it looks something like this. And it's checking all the different parameters and make sure that there are no errors in the data before you send it to database. So you click check, and if everything is correct, it should be all green. Otherwise, everything is green except for the maximum wind speed, because we didn't edit that just yet. So if we would edit that, it would become green, and then we can click the icon here. So to database, choose your forecaster ID, and click OK. Next, we're going to go through one parameter by one parameter. What could be the possible things that you can edit? So we will start with the precipitation and then move to the total cloud cover, temperature, and so on.